Alright, right before the video starts here, I just would like to apologize for once again breaking the promised schedule. Unfortunately, I came up with this theory and decided, hey, this would be really good evidence for the theory I promised I was going to do. So I'm going to delay the N amalgamation theory. I'm going to do this one now and push off the N amalgamation theory for probably Wednesday or Thursday in the coming week. Just because this would serve as perfect evidence for an alternative to what I've already written. And yeah, I mean, I can't really say much beyond that. So buckle up for a theory you did not ask for. Sin, the well-known problem child. She has a big hand in how this show's going to end. While I'm not convinced the show will end in a single season, I know Sin will regardless greatly impact the outcome of the final episode. And so, I came up with a little theory. It's no secret that Sin likes N. A theory has been going around actually about how Sin took Tessa's body so that she could be the one she perceived that N liked the most. We know this actually wasn't true all the way back in episode 5. He seemed to like V the most that time. But that's not how Sin saw it. Now it's gonna be Uzi. But for more on this topic in particular, you'll have to watch my Tessa is Alive theory, link in the description. My point, however, is that she knows that Uzi's now the one and likes the most. I don't think I have to spell it out at this point in the video, but yeah, Sin's gonna target Uzi and may try to become her through assimilation. No one will know when it happens. All we would know is Uzi would start acting out of character, and then down the road we could find out she's been dead or at least gone for a while. Which leads to my first predicted ending to the show. N sacrifices himself to save everyone and everything through some means of suicide where he takes another with him. That someone being Sin. It doesn't have to be something such as a bomb either. It could be something as simple as a virus, like the one we saw Jay use in the pilot against M. Especially since the drones, with the absolute solvers, have been shown to be rather hard to kill by physical means. To further elaborate what I mean, the absolute solver is a program that gives the user godlike abilities but seems to be limited in the realm of software. A potential Achilles heel for the program. Of course, I have an alternative ending, but instead of branching off, why don't we start fresh? The patch was destroyed in episode 7, but I have a theory that Yeva is still alive. Check out that video later, link in the description. Anyway, it's not impossible to get the patch from Yeva since she got the entire patch. Back in episode 5, it became clear that Sin wasn't the creator of the absolute solver, but the recipient of its power. However, the solver seems to be its own entity. Sin not only told us this disguised as Tessa, but the message that shows up at the beginning of episode 5 proves she's not pulling the strings, but is being strung along herself. This would actually explain her puppet-like movements in episode 5 despite being a projection the entire time. While the solver's origins are still unknown, we can safely say that Sin isn't Sin, but the absolute solver possessing Sin, as we can see a rather sudden change in mannerisms in episode 5.
If not, movie night.
Sheepish nod. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
Western Villa style? Were you programmed by beasts?
Oh, who'd you bring with you?
Seems Jay forgot to let me out of my basement timeout again.
Yet, here you are.
Annoyed expression.
You guys are...
We will not entertain your dumpster pits.
Yes, Mother. Sorry, Mother.
Oh, Christ almighty! I said this one out of my sight. Oh, still can't follow simple orders.
No, please,
Swamp! Dumping your broken drones clogging our library tomorrow too. Don't test me.
They are not broken. We can no longer be thrown out. Sheepish nod. They are not broken. We can no longer be thrown out.
That and the solver showed similar text-based expressions in its message at the start of the episode. Sin is also the host of the Absolute Solver. It was shown the exact second she acquired it. The message asked if it could access her system, and being desperate, she accepted. This is why she is the host. She quite literally gave the solver control in a desperate attempt to save herself. If Sin gets the patch, she would be free of the solver's control. With no host, the solver will look for another, one who also has the ability to mutate, as that is a potential defect of a normal drone, not the solver according to the zombie drone's tape. The odds of this happening though is 0.007%. The thing is, there's already a drone that fits that description perfectly. The drone with a mutation and who is desperate, as she's floating through space with no way to get back home to Copper 9. Yeah, Uzi could potentially become the next host. Let's say that's the end of Murder Drones, but it's followed up by a sequel where N is the protagonist and Uzi is the antagonist, instead of a season 2, as this new show will mainly follow N, not Uzi, whereas Murder Drones is the opposite. We mainly follow Uzi's journey, only now seeing N start his own journey rather than just being the yes man that saves Uzi. But that will have to do it for this theory though. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!